little bit ago, I released a video repairing the rest of the issues on Zone 6, and today we're going to be looking at the problem on Zone 4, and then the other one right over here on Zone 5. If you guys watched the sprinkler opening video for this year, you'll know that this one doesn't really do anything. It'll pop up, but no water will come out of it. And this one over here on Zone 4 had a leak, and I thought for sure that it was still the cheap Orbit hardtop over here, but it's actually a 2-inch Hunter Pro Spray. So we're gonna start with that one over here, and then after that's done, we're gonna come over here to Zone 4 and see if we can figure out what's going on with this. Now, another issue that we ran into here was the fact that this is a 2-inch head here, and I thought that the line was far enough down to fit a 4-inch head. However, it doesn't look like it is, and you'll see that in just a little bit here. If you look right there, you can see the hose clamp for the flex line that we have under the ground here. Just like last time, we already have both of the holes pre-dug for you, just to make the video a little bit shorter for you guys. But we're gonna go ahead and take this clogged up sprinkler out of the ground, and once it's out of the ground, I'm actually gonna take it apart and see if we can see what's clogging it. And since the hole is filling up with water, I'm gonna get this on here really quick before it gets too flooded over here. So this is where I'm gonna go ahead and take this old head apart and see if we can see what's been clogging it up. As you can see, this is one of the ones from Home Depot because it's got this label on it. Okay, I didn't really expect this. It looks like I actually put a check valve in this thing at some point, and it like, maybe if I can get it in the frame for you guys here. There you go. It looks like it kind of fell apart and was clogging it, although there is quite a bit of dirt in here as well. I don't remember ever putting a check valve on this though. I don't think it had one from the factory because usually the standard Pro Sprays don't come with them, and this one being from Home Depot, it probably didn't have one from the factory. The only thing I can really think of is years ago I had that 12-inch Pro Spray PRS 40 that exploded because it had frozen since it was above ground. Maybe I took the check valve out of that and put it in this one because it's at the lowest point on that line. I don't know, but either way, it looks like that might have been what was clogging it. You can also see on here, though, this riser is pretty scratched up, and the wiper seal looks to be pretty chewed up as well, which tells me there is something in that line that's just eating these sprinklers up. So because of everything that's stuck in the filter of this MP rotator right here, I am going to run a pretty thorough flush on this zone. I don't think I've ever seen one this bad before. There is quite a bit of dirt and other debris stuck in this. Wow, and even with the flush cap, it's still clogging up. That's crazy. All right, well. Usually when that happens, I just take the entire body out of the canister and just run the line that way. It looks like that check valve isn't working too good either. This is really interesting right here. I've never seen something like this happen. I do see quite a bit of dirt coming up out of the canister right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the zone back on and see if this clears it up. Hopefully you can kind of see this, but it looks like there's actually rocks in the bottom of this, and this does not have a check valve. I'm so used to the way Hunter used to do it, where every Pro Spray PRS 40 had a check valve in it, but it looks like they're not doing that anymore, which is actually kind of a shame. With the rocks removed, I'm going to go ahead and try this again and see if we get any better results. That's looking a lot better now, and as you can see, it's actually reaching all the way over to the driveway and dirtying up the back of my Sierra. So I think now we're good to go and put an actual nozzle on this, and I do actually have a brand new MP rotator right here, which is what I'm going to use. So this like flow of water you're seeing right here, even though the valve is shut off, is why you want a check valve. I'm actually really unhappy that they don't include that on all the pressure regulated variants anymore. At some point I definitely will go and see if I can find one to install in this head, because this is the lowest point on zone 5 and it will just continuously flood the sidewalk over here. Anyway, with that all installed, we're going to go ahead and turn this zone back on for the last time and adjust the spray pattern. Had to get the Forerunner a little wet too in the process. However, this is doing a lot better than that old nozzle now. Check that out. You can see it's spraying all the way out to where it's supposed to, right to that corner, so it will eventually get head-to-head coverage with that head once that's all replaced. But it looks like this one's doing pretty good now. So next week I will be releasing the video of fixing the leaky head on zone 4. Well, it actually doesn't look like this one has a leak at all. The water in the hole is just from the startup, but this one is doing perfect. I'm not entirely sure. I will be keeping an eye on this for sure, but it looks like it doesn't need to be replaced as of right now, at least. So there you go. I guess that's it for the repairs so far, at least this year. Of course, it's always possible that something could break throughout the rest of the season, but there you go. That's it. Everything is all fixed and ready to go for the season. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thank you for watching.